Hi, this is John Ognisty, and this is my lab 6. So I'm going to start off by explaining my Arduino code. I defined variables, the potentiometer reading, T control, and T period, which is 20,000 microseconds. Start the serial monitor. I set pin 13 to my digital output, and I set pin AO as my analog input. This reads the potentiometer reading, and this is a custom calculation to get T control based on the range of my servo and the readings I was getting from my potentiometer. So the potentiometer readings were on average ranging from about 25 to 975. So through trial and error, I discovered that my ideal range to go from -90 to 90 degrees on the servo was 750 microseconds and 2,250 microseconds. So in order to do that, we set our minimum as 750, and based on the reading from 25 to 975, it'll add all the way up to 2,250. And so just for easy troubleshooting, I've serial printed both the potentiometer reading and the T control here. So while it's running, I can just see them on the serial monitor. And yeah, then this makes my PWM. It sets pin 13 to high for the time of the T control and sets it to low for 20,000 microseconds minus the T control. So yeah, that is my Arduino code. Here's my wiring. So we have 5 volts and ground just set up to the breadboard like that. And then we have 5 volts going to here through a resistor, and then into the potentiometer, and then it goes to ground, and it has this green wire going to A0, and that makes the potentiometer function. And over here we have pin 13 going to the signal input. Over here we have this gray wire, which is 5 volts, just powering it, and then we have a ground wire going to the servo. And I was actually the person on Piazza, and I sent a few emails describing to you that my servo may be old. It's actually a few years old, and I've used it quite a bit, so it was fried. It worked for a little bit. I got it to rotate 180 degrees, which is how I figured out my Arduino code. However, after a while, now it just makes a buzzing towards the low end, and I've ordered a new servo motor. It should be in tomorrow, but that's past my due date. But I'll submit a new video anyway. So I'm just plugging it in. You can hear the buzzing. And we run the code, upload. Basically, all I can demonstrate here is the serial monitor. So as we turn the potentiometer readings on the left and the calculated T controls on the right, as we can see here, I'm turning the potentiometer down. And the T control is calculated and printed right next to it. And this should be rotating this 180 degrees, but unfortunately it is not, and this is all I can demonstrate for now. I will hopefully have a follow-up video tomorrow where I can demonstrate it fully rotating 180 degrees, but for now this is all I can do. So thank you for watching.